Welcome to School of the Lost Tribes Radio, where the word speaks not to the world, but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Clarity helps generate the lessons needed to seal the chosen before the destruction.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability. I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it and the way you act when you have this disease. So it's like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage and messed up the living room. Now when you get back, it's your responsibility because that's your child. And that's the way I look at it. It's like I gotta go clean up the kitchen, I gotta clean up the living room, I gotta clean up the garage. Yeah, and it's a big deal for me as a man to come and take accountability for all the things that I've said. And I really just appreciate you embracing me with open arms and allowing me to make amends. And this is beginning and the first steps and the first brick by brick to build back the strong walls.
That's it. Say the Judaism.
Awake, thou that sleepest. Wake up, Kanye. The light has already called you. Why linger in darkness? What fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? Your brand can't cleanse your compromises. No man can serve two masters. Choose, yeah. Purpose or platform. Covenant or clout. Be not conformed to this world. You were never made to fit in, but to stand out. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You're perishing not because of haters, but from forgetting me. Cry aloud, spare not. Show my people their transgression. You were made to sound the alarm, not to sign the silence. Ye have sold yourselves for naught. All those deals, all that fame, they bought you cheap. Kanye, wake up. You are selling your soul for mammon. Your spirit may never recover after this. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will. Hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and mammon. Matthew 6:24. A message from Yahweh to the disciples of Yeshua. A warning through the example of Kanye. Thus saith Yahweh unto his elect scattered abroad, unto the house of Israel, hear the word of your mighty one, and take heed to the warning spoken in these last days. Behold, I set before you an example, that you may discern the spirits. Consider this man, Kanye, once lifted high in the eyes of the world, now humbled before the synagogue of Satan. He sought not repentance before me, but favor before men. He bowed not in sackcloth, but in pride and confusion. He turned again to the very adversaries of my people. He signed with those who funded the enslavement of your fathers. Did I not command you, saying, Come out from among them, and be ye separate? 2 Corinthians 6:17. Yet this man returns to embrace the sons of Esau, the seed of deception, those who say they are Judeans and are not, but do lie. They are of the synagogue of Satan, Revelation 2:9, and he has kissed their ring. I am not mocked, I see the heart. Though the lips utter apology, I weigh the spirit. Where is the fruit of repentance? Where is the denial of self? Where is the taking up of the stake to follow my son? My son said, Ye cannot serve Yahweh and mammon. Matthew 6:24. And yet this man chases riches, honor, and applause, not righteousness, mercy, and truth. His tears are not unto life, but unto ruin. For worldly sorrow worketh death. 2 Corinthians 7:10. O my people, judge righteous judgment. Try the spirits, whether they are of me. 1 John 4:1. Not all who say, Lord, Lord, are mine. I call you to prove every brother, not by their speech, but by the fruit they bear. Matthew 7:16. What is sown in the flesh will reap corruption. Touch not the unclean thing. Even the acceptance of a meeting with the wicked, even the handshake over a blank check, brings defilement. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. Galatians 5:9. Do not be deceived by smooth words and grand gestures. If a man walk not in my statutes, and seek not my face with a broken and contrite heart, he is none of mine. And when he prays again, I will not hear. When he cries, I will turn my face. For he has chosen the covenant of death, not the path of life. Be ye not like him, O Israel. Return unto me with all your heart. Be separate. Be holy. Be zealous for truth. My son Yeshua comes not for the famous, but for the faithful, not for the proud, but for the broken, not for the entertainers of Babylon, but for the servants who endure. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the disciples. This is my warning, this is my word. Guard yourselves. Yahweh, the mighty one of Israel. You can't serve two masters, Kanye. Wake up. You were gifted. You were raised. You got the stage, the spotlight, the money. But I ask you, who's really pulling your strings? If your fame, your wealth, your deals are powering you instead of me, you've drifted off my path. What you need to see. I said, no one can serve two masters. You cannot serve God and money. You cannot chase both righteousness and riches as if they're the same. Disciples are not employees working for paycheck or prestige. You were called to labor and truth, not profit and power. When you deal with false men, when you tie your calling to wicked agendas, you turn my mission into someone else's business. You were told, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. If your business is sharp and your heart is compromised, you're off track. And I warned, take heed that no man deceive you. Deception hides under polished contracts and famous brand deals. What you must do for dummies. Cut the chains. If your wealth is serving you more than serving me, you're in bondage. Check your heart. Do you seek to impress, to dominate, to be seen? Or do you seek to serve, to heal, to produce truth? Reject the world's master. Money, fame, power. They're tools. They are not the why of your calling. Walk in my law. Let my words be the lamp to your feet and a light to your path. When you walk my way, you won't stumble in the dark. Change your focus. From how high can I fly to how far can I walk for my people? Be single-minded. You can handle deals, but the master of your life cannot be prophet. The master must be me. I love you, yes, but love without truth is code for ruin. Your gifts made you visible. Your fame made you influential. But influence without faithfulness becomes your fall. So ask yourself, are the deals you signed serving me or serving you? Are the contracts you made building my kingdom or building your empire? Are you walking in my law or walking in the world's agenda? I am Yahweh. My word stands. My call to you is clear. Will you serve me fully or continue serving the world's master? The choice is yours. Wise leadership in humble hearts. My instructions to the chosen. Number 1. Why wise leadership matters. A wise magistrate will educate his people, and the rule of an understanding man will be well ordered. If your leaders are wise, you will thrive. If they are ignorant, you suffer. Leadership isn't about showing off. It's about teaching and maintaining order according to my law. Like the magistrate of the people, so are his officials, and like the ruler of the city, so are all its inhabitants. Leaders shape the people. A corrupt leader leads to corrupt followers. A righteous leader builds up the people. Check your surroundings and check your leadership. An undisciplined king will ruin his people, but a city will grow through the understanding of its rulers. If rulers lack control and wisdom, everything falls apart. But when leaders understand and apply my law, your community will grow strong. Number 2, recognize who holds real power. The government of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and over it he will raise up the right man for the time. Don't be fooled by what you see. I run this. Every ruler serves my plan, even the ones you think are evil. I raise up leaders to test, to refine, and to fulfill prophecy. The success of a man is in the hands of the Lord, and he confers his honor upon the person of the scribe. Your success comes from me, not from status, money, or fame. If you teach my law and walk humbly, I will honor you. Number 3, beware of pride. It destroys everything. Do not be angry with your neighbor for any injury, and do not attempt anything by acts of insolence. Don't hold grudges. Don't act in prideful anger. It only brings more pain. Arrogance is hateful before the Lord and before men, and injustice is outrageous to both. I hate arrogance. People hate it too, and when pride joins injustice, it becomes unbearable. Sovereignty passes from nation to nation on account of injustice and insolence and wealth. When nations become greedy and arrogant, I snatch power from them and hand it to another. How can he who is dust and ashes be proud? For even in life his bowels decay. You're made from dirt, and even while alive your body is falling apart. So what are you proud about? A long illness baffles the physician. The king of today will die tomorrow. Even kings can't escape death. Your position doesn't make you eternal. For when a man is dead, he will inherit creeping things, and wild beasts, and worms. After death, worms. So humble yourself before I humble you. The beginning of man's pride is to depart from the Lord. His heart has forsaken his Maker. When pride starts, your relationship with me ends. That's the root of sin. The beginning of pride is sin, and the man who clings to it pours out abominations. Therefore the Lord brought upon them extraordinary afflictions and destroyed them utterly. Pride opens the floodgates to evil, so I send hard judgments to destroy it at the root. The Lord has cast down the thrones of rulers and has seated the lowly in their place. I lift the humble and drop the proud. I always have, and I always will. The Lord has plucked up the roots of the nations and has planted the humble in their place. I replant the earth with the humble. The prideful nations, I rip them out like weeds. The Lord has overthrown the lands of the nations and has destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. I don't just shake nations, I erase them. Their pride becomes their tombstone. He has removed some of them and destroyed them, and has extinguished the memory of them from the earth. Some nations don't even get remembered. I remove them so completely that history forgets they existed. Pride was not created for men, nor fierce anger for those born of women. Pride isn't part of your divine design. It's not a gift. It's poison. Number 4, what this means for you, my disciples. When you lead, lead with my law. Don't just hold power, teach and uplift. When you follow, test your leaders. Are they wise? Are they humble? When you suffer, don't lash out. Seek me and stay patient. When you grow, stay low. Humility is strength, not weakness. Your honor and success come from obedience, not from chasing applause. Number 5, final word, from me to you. You are my chosen. I gave you my law. I gave you my name. I set you apart. But if you let pride take root, you will fall like the nations I've already destroyed. Be wise, be humble, teach truth, rule righteously, respect my order. I am Yahweh. I see all. I destroy pride. I reward humility. And I will raise up my people if they listen. Will you listen? You can't serve two masters, Kanye. Wake up. You were gifted. You were raised. You got the stage, the spotlight, the money. But I ask you, who's really pulling your strings? If your fame, your wealth, your deals are powering you instead of me, You've drifted off my path. What you need to see. I said, no one can serve two masters. You cannot serve God and money. You cannot chase both righteousness and riches as if they're the same. Disciples are not employees working for paycheck or prestige. You are called to labor and truth, not profit and power. When you deal with false men, when you tie your calling to wicked agendas, you turn my mission into someone else's business. You were told, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. If your business is sharp and your heart is compromised, you're off track. And I warned, take heed that no man deceive you. Deception hides under polished contracts and famous brand deals. What you must do for dummies. Cut the chains. If your wealth is serving you more than serving me, you're in bondage. Check your heart. Do you seek to impress, to dominate, to be seen? Or do you seek to serve, to heal, to produce truth? Reject the world's master. Money, fame, power, they're tools. They are not the why of your calling. Walk in my law. Let my words be the lamp to your feet and a light to your path. When you walk my way, you won't stumble in the dark. Change your focus from how high can I fly to how far can I walk for my people. Be single-minded. You can handle deals, but the master of your life cannot be prophet. The master must be me. I love you, yes, but love without truth is code for ruin. Your gifts made you visible. Your fame made you influential. But influence without faithfulness becomes your fall. So ask yourself, are the deals you signed serving me or serving you? Are the contracts you made building my kingdom or building your empire? Are you walking in my law or walking in the world's agenda? I am Yahweh. My word stands. My call to you is clear. Will you serve me fully or continue serving the world's master? The choice is yours.